For the next recipe in the air fryer, we're going to be making air fryer carrots, but we're going to put our glaze on top first. Our glaze is honey, butter, and a little bit of pepper.
Brown sugar too.
Oh, and brown sugar too.
Salt, pepper, and paprika.
Salt, pepper, and paprika. And I'll show you next how to do it in the air fryer. Now we're adding the carrots to the air fryer. We put them in every other direction so they fit better. Now that we got our carrots in, we're going to set it to 380 degrees, and we're going to do that for 20 minutes. This was round 1 of our air fried carrots. Our round 2 is still cooking in the air fryer, but I would say these are restaurant quality, if not better. I love making it this way, and you can always put a twist on your own spices and recipe, but it turns out fantastic. Along with our second batch of air-fried carrots, we're also going to be making Botswana rice. The Botswana rice is actually on the bottom. We're making 2 cups of the Botswana rice, so that means I'm doing 4 cups of water with it. In addition to the Botswana rice, you'll see sweet potatoes. Hi, puppy. And we're going to put a whole sweet potatoes in there. This is all going to be cooked for 6 minutes, but the potatoes are not going to cook all the way. The rest of the cooking will actually be done in the air fryer for the sweet potatoes. So keep watching and you'll see the results. Another thing we're going to be cooking in the air fryer is crab delight, or also known as imitation crab. A lot of this stuff you'll see in sushi and other fish dishes. So we're going to be air frying this, but I'm going to coat it in actually a burger spice. But what I like about it is it has dried garlic, sea salt, dried red pepper, bell pepper, dried onion, paprika, black pepper, dried celery, crushed red pepper, cayenne pepper. So there's a lot of good spices in there. Instead of me getting them all out and putting them in, I'm kind of cheating and just using that. But let me show you them coated in the spice. Now that it's out to this packaging, I'm just going to separate them with a spoon. I want to use a spoon so I don't actually break them apart too much or split them in half. I want to keep them whole. Just enough so it doesn't do a lot of damage. Looks like they're broken. Oops, sorry, I looked away for a sec. That they're away for the most part. Trying to shake a few of these. There we go. Alright, so there's one little section here. Okay. Leave that there. I'm going to add my spice and stir that together. Let's stir some of this together. Aw, puppy, you're okay. Alright, I'm going to add some more spice, and I'll show you the results. Oops. Here they are. This is round 2. Oh my gosh, they smell and look so good. And we're going to do a little fork test. Yep, it punches through really easily. It's soft. That's perfect. Perfect.
Alright, you're up.
The carrots just finished. Now we're going to be putting our imitation crab in. What I also did was I added a little bit of olive oil. Helps the spices stick a little bit better. But in addition to that, we're also going to be cooking up some peppers, which are right here, and air frying those. Here they go. This is 1 packet of the imitation crab. And on the other side, we're adding peppers. And I'm not sure, do you want to add a dash of salt and pepper on top of those?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, and we're going to add some spices on top of those. So, looks like we have a good amount in there. That's probably like 2 peppers. Are you adding them all?
Not yet. I'll do more separate.
Okay. So we have about 2 peppers in there right now. And 1 packet of imitation crab. And now we're grabbing some salt and pepper. Oh, I'm sorry, crushed black pepper. The puppy really likes that sound. So crushed black pepper and some crushed pink sea salt. That pepper smells really good. There we go. And how long are we cooking for, you think?
We'll check it after 8 minutes.
Okay, 8 minutes at 380.
Yeah, I might drizzle a little bit. No, I think they'll be okay.
Okay. We're debating whether we want to drizzle more oil. Okay, 400 for 8 minutes. And it's hard to judge a little bit, but so 400, 8 minutes. Let's see how they turn out. The rice and the sweet potatoes are done. You can see the rice really fluffed up. Oh, and it's nice and sticky, which is good. Now let's poke one of the sweet potatoes. They're still pretty stiff, or I would say firm, but that's good because now we're putting them in our air fryer. So you'll see that part next. But here's a better shot of the Botswana rice. Just doing a little. That's perfect. See how it just sticks to my fork? Awesome. All right. Now we'll see how they air fry. So we decided after 6 minutes, we actually opened it, and this is what our results are. Oops, trying to get one of the peppers. So I'm going to take one of the peppers and just see. Oh, that was awesome. So it gave a little bit of a crunch, but it's still nice and soft. So it's kind of that perfect in-between for a pepper, which I love. And we taste tested it just before showing you, and it was amazing. The cracked pepper and the salt, and now it went off. Cracked pepper and salt was the perfect simple spice for it. Now, if we go back to the crab, take a little bit out, and watch how it's soft, but still keeps its shape. It's perfectly cooked. It has little browning around the edges. And when we tried it, it literally just melted in your mouth. It was amazing. So I would definitely recommend that. We did it for 6 minutes, and we did, basically you could treat this as a meal just in itself, but we have a lot more, all together. So turns out perfect. For the half-cooked sweet potatoes, we're cutting them in about silver dollar size. And we're going to put them in the air fryer for about 6 minutes and test them until they're soft that the fork can go through. And they'll be done. And just a dash of salt and pepper. On the right-hand side, they have been in for about 14 minutes. And I want to show you that in the air fryer, they tend to dehydrate a little bit. So they'll develop a little bit more of a firm. But, oops, it makes them a little, just trying to show you, it makes them a little crunchy, but they're fully cooked. So, it's up to you how you want to cook them, a little more, a little less, but I think they're perfect, and I love the crunch that they have right now.
Why don't you give some to...
I want to give you a final result of everything. Our sweet potatoes, Botswana rice, carrots, the imitation crab, green peppers, and then there is a whole sweet potato there. So it turned out fantastic. Can't wait to enjoy. Some have already enjoyed.